My name is Ruth, and this is your first part in the Song Pond Beginner Lesson series. In this tutorial, we're going to have a look at an introduction to the piano, starting with posture and looking at how your hands are used playing the piano, and also a look at the keys and notes on the keyboard. Firstly, with posture. When you're playing the piano, it is important to get the right posture in your body and your hands. This is so you can avoid any injury from repetitive strain on your joints. Firstly, you want to keep your back straight and keep your head up straight as you are playing, looking at the music, or you can bend your head down to look at the keys when you need to. This can be hard because you do feel like you want to look at your keys, like your hands on the keyboard all the time. But this is going to, from continually having your head down, this is going to give you a bit of a sore neck. So as you begin to play the piano and become more aware of what you're playing, soon you'll be able to play keys without having to look down so much, and then you're going to have a healthier neck because of it. Also, we want to keep our shoulders and arms loose and relaxed. Obviously, we're going to have our hands on the keyboard, so they're going to be a little bit upright, but the thing is you don't want to be hunched over or tense at all in your shoulders or arms, so you want to be relaxed. Also, we want to keep our arms parallel with the keyboard. So if you think of the line of the keyboard as horizontal, you want your arms to be reasonably horizontal as well. Also, we want your thighs to have that same horizontal line with the floor, so they should be parallel. And your feet forward, you want one foot, your left foot, slightly forward than your right foot, a little bit closer to the pedals. And also we want to make sure the chair is not too close so that you're kind of scrunched over the piano, or too far away and you're kind of reaching and it's a bit out there. So you want to be comfortable in your playing. Right, let's go on to the next part of this lesson. We're going to have a look at your hands. Now we're going to have a look at how the hands are used in playing the piano. If you know how to type or touch type, you know that you need to use a certain finger to press each key on the keyboard. Likewise, when you are playing piano, you will use certain fingers to press specific keys, depending on the hand position. As you start learning the correct fingers to use, it is helpful to think of each of your fingers as having a numerical value. Take your fingers in each hand and assign a number from 1 to 5, starting with your thumb going to your pinky. So with our left hand, we count 1 on the thumb, 2 on the index finger, 3 on your middle finger, 4 on the ring finger, and 5 on your pinky. It's the same order with our right hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is so that when you work through the lessons, you'll need to know which number corresponds to which finger. So when I ask you to play a key with right hand 2, you'll know that you're being asked to play with the index finger of your right hand. Let's go on from here and have a look at the keys on the keyboard. Now we've come to the last part of this tutorial. It's been a nice little short one. We're going to have a look at the piano keyboard. A standard piano has 88 keys, 52 white and 36 black. So you'll find that most acoustic pianos have this. Keyboards do range in size, but anyway, do check if your piano has the 88 keys, if you like. Its range is a little over 7 octaves. One octave is made up of 12 keys in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And so this is 7 white keys and 5 black keys. You will notice that the black keys on a piano are grouped into sets of 2 or 3. So we've got a 2 here, a 2 down here. There's quite a few 2s on the keyboard, and there's a group of 3 as well. An easy way to remember which key is C on the piano is to remember that the white key immediately before any group of 2 black keys is a C. So let's do this together. Let's find a group of 2 black keys on the keyboard. I'm going to choose these 2 up here. There's 2 bunches together, so there's our 2s and our 3s. So if you find a bunch of 2, and then find the key that is directly down from this group that is white. So our white key is that one there, because it's to the left of the group of 2 black keys. That is a C. And if we do that at any point on the keyboard, that will also be a C as well. The most important C on the piano keyboard is in the center, and it is called middle C. So we kind of look directly in the middle of the piano. There's a group of 2 black keys and a white key right next to it on the left. That is our middle C. This middle C establishes the basic pitch and is the key from which all the other keys are referenced. So it's a really good key to know off by heart and be able to look at a piano straight away and go, that's middle C. Okay, so practice that. To the left of middle C, you'll notice that the keys gradually become lower. So to the left of middle C, it gets lower and lower and lower. To the right of middle C, it gets higher. And so on up the keyboard. Right now we're going to have a go at playing some keys on the piano. So if you want to try the following with me, and we'll get to know the keys on the piano a little bit. First, let's play some white keys and then some black keys. And then play some black keys. Do you notice any tonal difference in the sound? So when I say tone, I'm talking about the quality of the sound. Does the sound different to you? Let's play the lowest note on the keyboard. And then play middle C. Then the highest note. Do you think that many songs use a piano's full range? Now we're going to play a group of consecutive keys. These are keys that go one right after another, including the black keys. So I'm going to start on middle C, and then play the next consecutive key, and the next, and the next. Can you hear the progression in pitch? Okay. Now it's time for you to have a little bit of a play around with the keys on the piano. Try and find all the C's that I've pointed out to you. Remember, that's below the group of 2 black keys. And then once you've done that, I think you're safe to go on to the next lesson in the Song Pond Beginner Lessons tutorial series.